while playing more of Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. That's what we're gonna say. That's what we're gonna go with. Last time we left off, we had been just messing around, like usual. But hey, let us go into the game. Hopefully everything is okay. I'm just gonna check my audio. I have generally a problem with my mic sometimes in which it disconnects, but seems like it works this time. Great. Great to hear. Alright. Well, I mean, I can't hear it, but hopefully you can hear it. And if you can't hear it, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments. Anyway, what were we doing? Yes, we were in Hateno. Doggo. No, wait. Horso. Prime. Your name was Prime. I remember that now. My memory is foggy. I don't remember anything. Almost as if I take a long time between sometimes some of these player recordings. Or streams. Depends on where you're watching this. Anyway. There is a lot of mushrooms. Not suspicious at all. You're a different looking kid. You're not the same kid from last time. Apple! Hello, I'm just gonna come into your house. Anybody here? No? Nobody here? Nobody is anywhere around. Well, good thing these houses don't have locks, eh? Pumpkins! This is not going to go well. Oh. Be right there, just hang on a sec. Oh. Hello there, mushroom man. Oh, I was sure you were Major Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you into town too? Before, folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for the gaudy get-up Cece makes. Aren't you wearing like one of the gaudy makeups and stuff? So which are you after? The veggies. Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno is in the veggies after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself. But there's other fields with a couple of farms up the hill too. Suppose nowadays we got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to cover up a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, it'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I know? Best of luck there, mister. Hey, those aren't ready for harvest yet. If you want the pumpkins, you can buy them at the general store. They sell them at the general store by the... I guess I repeated that. By the village entrance. May I take a picture of them? They're just fortified pumpkins as far as my camera says, though. There's nothing special about them. Cuckoos! There's an egg. Bird egg. I guess I can just take the egg? Alright, thanks. Is it seriously raining? It is. Who is this freak? Hey there. What brings you to town? Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get to get a good look. Well, my ego has been stroked. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. What? She just gives me an egg? Okay. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. Easily given, but easy to break. Please find your heart to forget what happened today. Okay, it's forgotten. I feel like you weren't getting what I was going for there. Way to kill the mood. Okay. I'm going in your house. These NPCs are, special. Is what I'll say. Special. Cuckoos! So they said the shop was at the entrance, but I guess this is the entrance? They have more carrots. Buy these sweet, nutritious carrots at the general store. Knack. Is this the general store? East Winds, General Goods. Go right in. Is the rain getting you down? Well, come in and get dry while browsing our wares. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno's village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or, if you like this super cute Cece hat, you can visit the store across the way, Ventes Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats now right now. Thanks to CC, this village is a place to be. You're drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. CC's putting our village on the map. I mean, it was already on the map 5 years ago, I guess. Oops, there I go again. Chilling for the clothes shop again. I can hear Dad now. Just whose business are you trying to promote out here? I'm going in the store. Hiya! Our little East Wind General Store carries all of Hateno's village's local specialties. Ever since Sissi set up shop in the place across the way, Hateno's made a name for itself in its fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I'll tell you what. If you haven't lived until you've tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture, head up onto the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. This perhaps the sell pitch, I figure. Sorry for this song and dance, but I got a business to run, anywho. Were you saying? Something I can do for you? What's with the hat? Oh, this? Cece made it. She set up shop in the place across the way. She set off the long while back to practice her craft, but she perfected it and came back as a famous fashion designer. Now Cece fever is sweeping the village. Can't throw a rock without hitting someone wearing this hat. I don't know the first thing about fashion myself. My wife Amira cares much more about that stuff. Anything else? I'm here to sell. What can we sell? Here, you can have a mushroom. And I will... I don't want anything else. The veggies out here in the field and for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. There's milk. I have only 3 of them. I have a lot of tomatoes. I don't need that. There's carrots and there's rice, which I kind of want. Is there large eggs or is it just regular eggs? I'll take them all. 36 rupees. You sure know how to spend them, friend. Veggies out in the field aren't for sale. Yeah, you told me that already. With carrots, oh. Okay, maybe... Sure, I'll take them all. I bought you... Oh, you actually have more stuff over here. Goat butter. Helian shroom, I don't care. 45 pumpkins, I'll buy. Alright, thanks. Can make some mushroom meatballs. Or mushroom balls. But we came all this way. What? As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took so much trouble to get here. And you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see CZ's new stuff. It's not every day a mega fashion designer debuts new material. Everything I heard said that this was CZ's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey now, we can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke? Oh well, maybe if you come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing store place in the village. You already say you kill some time at the dye shop. Oh, or we could check out that pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard a little ways rode up from the pastures, a laboratory, specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. I got phlegm in my throat. Thank goodness they gave up, Oh my, sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sister's, the new line of CC products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. CC is here herself, right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. Only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Ventus Clothing Boutique. Wait, so if nothing was for sale, why would they come here for? Okay. There is mushrooms. There is more mushrooms. There is dear God, that is a gaudy looking piece of armor. No. Another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of form from every angle. This is the sort of thing in which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed the fusty old village into a birthplace of noble fashion. As proof, I present you this. The Cece hat. The newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Yeah, it's just a hat. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you know of my avant-garde color choices? What did you call it? The pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it, finding someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in the world's trendiest village is worth such a crown. What's this all about, Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Look who is here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you have to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but the plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they keep keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Ateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people are here actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? I didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us have a matter the people to, leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village by holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate you management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. Yeah, I don't know about that. Look, I don't particularly think Cece is like that nice overall, so I don't know if we're even help her. Professional personnel only. What? But I want... Oh, there is armor. The old sets of armor, I imagine. What should I do? What's up? She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir? I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we're both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. Ah, I should have expected that. This thing I need your advice is with my sister. It's about Cece. Lately she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. I'd like you to tell my sister, find out where she's going and if she's up to, and get back to me. I tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Please help me out. Please. Okay. No, thank you. Also, my god, there is really too many mushrooms. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You could tell me, weirdly handsome dude. Okay, thanks. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. This is why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from the outside to disturb this peace. Ivy? You forgot the miss! Always at the miss! Miss Ivy is the poster girl for East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here, and won't somebody show me around, act to a minimum. Not that anybody could be as young, guyish, or fashioniste as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy happy, at East Wind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Okay. Hello. Oh my god, there's more mushrooms. There's mushrooms everywhere. Look, I know mushrooms are great and all, but like, you don't need this many. Hateno's mayor election is on. Reed, the incumbent mayor of the Hateno village, is running against Cece, the darling of the fashion world. To settle whose vision for Hateno will win out, the two of them have agreed to hold an election. Details soon. Okay. Look, Amira. Someone who forgot to put on his CC brand outfit today. Get with the times and put on some CC brand clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to CC style? She's set up her own CC brand line. It proves what fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, CC's single-handedly set the tone for Hateno's whole look. CC's shop is to the left of the entrance. It's a stylish shop with a mushroom clothing and decoration. Yeah, but I can't buy anything from it. So what do you want me to do? Not like I can just go in. Also, can I hear the whispers? In the past, you could actually hear people whisper, which is actually funny. No, not you too. Wait, I think this is the same store. Oh, you're that customer I saw at the Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from where they were talking about whether to go through the mayoral election or not, it's becoming something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't miss words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in the shed every night. I don't have the faintest of what he's up to. When I ask, he's just, it's a secret. And I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him, plus I think he'd catch me right away. But I get so worried that I think about whether he's doing, whatever he's doing will affect his chances in this election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when our husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your travels, of course. The only problem is I can see that he keeps the place locked up tight. Never fit through a window. Maybe we could dig up a hole or something? Well, you'll figure it out. Midday, you say, like about now? Hello. Oh my god, there's no mushrooms in here. Someday, a second store. Huh? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop. So, right, so you're a new customer, I think? Well, I don't do the dyeing around here, but you want my hobby for that. Well, this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful for Cece that our shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Greetings, salutations. If you were looking to add some color to the wardrobe, you've come to the right place. Hugh, do you? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. We live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get along and dye your get up to... Oh, whee! That's a lovely paraglider you got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, we also offer fabric rework services. Bring me some fabric and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. You'll be my first time customer, but that's fine. We have our special introduction to our new service for folks like you. Ta-da! Your very own introductory fabric. CC fabric. Have you dropped by Venta's Clothing at the village entrance yet? CC, the most famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up a cutting-edge design on this fabric. Every region has its own unique fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me if you find some new fabric, won't you? You can rework your paraglider with it and fly on the skies on style. Dyeing clothes or reworking paragliders with some cloth. Either way, it'll just be 20 rupees. Tell me more. Sure. I love the fact that someone so young is so interested in our unique Hateno dyes. Might be Cece's influence, but that's kind of the thing it's catching on quite a bit with the new young folks around these days. It'd be a fool not to seize the dyeing while it's hot and let everyone know what we do here. Let me give you all the colorful details of how the magic works. Hateno dyeing is a traditional craft of Hateno village. Bring us the right ingredients and we can dye just about anything to whatever color you please. With our new fabric reworking service, all you need is a bit of fabric so we can work with. We use it to reupholster things with nice new fabric, like a paraglider, for example. Total price is just 20 rupees, so now. I'll dye clothes, I guess. Dye these clothes. Now then, I can dye your clothes or remove a dye. Please dye. Oh, wonderful! Now go up, wait in there, I'll just be a minute. Get ready. You're gonna dye the clothes all you're wearing at once. Change clothes. Okay, so we'll remove that because we actually want to have these two. The original. Choose a color. Clothes you're wearing the color be dyed. The clothes you're wearing that can be dyed will change color. Are you sure you want to go with this outfit? Okay. Which dye? Blue? It's not the same, right? Like it's not... doesn't have the same sort of coloration. You can use bombs for blue. Okay, so cold is blue. You can put Safi. Yeah, here you go. Chill shrooms. Those are easy. Okay. Thanks for business. I'll do all right now. Stay like that and don't move a muscle. Wait a second. Not this again. Da-na-na-na-na. Whoa, absolutely chromatic. And how is it? Do you find this palatable? If you like to red dye, just let me know. You gotta put on some pants. So this was basically the original color scheme. Though this outfit, I believe, one thing that's changed is that it has outbound armor. Like the Hylian armor seems to have a little more armor on the outside. Hello, anybody here? No? Goodbye. All kids accounted for. Hello there. Always happy to see a traveler in Hateno Village. Are you one of those come to see the new CC fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it all is my own daughter CC. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at that clothing shop. I mean, boutique. It's right over the village entrance. Not sure what the difference is personally, but CC always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. It seems that you know best. What is this? Hateno School. Oh, they have a school now. They've improved this place since the last time I was here. Pretty sure this was the mayor's office. Or the mayor's home, I guess. Do I have... Hello, I'm here to offer you a prayer. Heart container. Yes. Ba-na-na-na-na. It appears you still possess lights of blessing. Another heart container, please. Yes. To grant you the power you seek. Nice. Now I got 12 hearts. Go and bring peace to the world. I do want to test. Can I be told now how many hearts I have? There's still 4. Okay, so we are at 16. There's 5. Yeah, that's 16 hearts, and it's still there's more of it. This is the mayor's house. Whoops. Take a free apple. I was gonna try to read if that sign was readable, but okay. Hello, mayor, are you here? There's just no time. Oh, you're the traveler outside Ventus Clothing, right? Did you come here to check on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head there a little. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't worry about me. I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve against CC. I may not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election, so I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring a taste that no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than its first trial run. But I never forgot. Even today, I still recall the gooey mouthfeel of one bite that my grandfather shared with me. Back in the day, I always wanted to make it a staple signature, or a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to CC. Except, I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with, or what they created. Now that I think of it, it also was a unique, pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But I don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried a fresh milk they make on the farm of the hill? Never start my morning without a glass. Okay. Do you need food? I can't summon. I can't summon. Also, is that a well? No, that's no well. What happened to my house? What happened to my house? See, the Bolson construction houses are still here. Dream of owning your own home? Come down to Terrytown and Akala. We built for you just the way you saw it in your dreams. Hudson Construction. Oh, I see frogs. They will not see me coming. Will not see this blue menace. Okay, well the other one, I don't know where it went. Oh, it jumped all the way down. Never mind, I'm not going there. Frog. Hateno Village Southwell. Frog. Gimme frog. My god, there is a lot of frogs over there. But that's okay, because I love frogs. And frog legs. Haha. You're not a frog. You're the opposite of a frog. Bats are the opposite of a frog. You could be the opposite of a frog. Poor guy, he got stunned. Don't do it. Oh, buddy, where are you both coming from? Shield of the mind's eye, but I can't carry it. I don't know exactly how you're surviving in the middle of nowhere, but sure. Oh, you do damage. If you parry them, you actually do damage. Guess technically it's not a blade. Ha, you frogs, you're mine. So this place is a little bit of a labyrinth, huh? Oh dear God. Getting bigger. Goodbye, choo-choos. Said goodbye, choo-choos. Oh, that's a special frog. I have a picture of that one. I do. Reason it's a special, because it's a tireless frog. How did you all end up stuck in here anyway? Huh, there's a well there? Is that a second one? I wasn't sure if you were moving, so I had to stop you. If you move, you're mine. Alright, so... seems to be another. So this is just a part of a tunnel series of wells, maybe? There's a well here. There's a well there. Wait a second, you're not a frog. I was promised frogs here. If you do anything hazardous, I shoot you in the face. I warned you. Eightfold blade with a big attack up, it seems. A lot of attack. Wow, the gold one only had flint. Disappointment! My boulder hammer is about to break. Don't do it. I have mastered the art. They escaped. And they have a lot of people here. He's horrible. He's a horriblin. Oh, thanks for the meat. No. You've been struck by a rock criminal. Bum bum bada bum bum bada bum bum bum. Just to confirm, do I have a picture of you? I did not, because you're black. That's a much better picture. I mean, I did appreciate the attempt to bribe me out of here, but I will not easily be bribed, not by a simple morsel of meat. Ah. Well. We may still have problems. There was a cricket under that? Surprisingly more effective as a thrown weapon than anything. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Ooh, ruby. This is the way we came from, isn't it? You can't run away from me, frog. I'm too fast. Yeah. So we came from here. So we've gone around in a circuit. Damn, I've been long enough that it's nighttime. Hello, anybody here? Froggy. Rivet, rivet. Hehe. Wait up for me. Okay. Come with you. Come to talk to you in the morning, I guess. No people here. My house. Hey, look at that. A goat. Eating meat. Do I not own this house anymore? Zelda's journal. Wait, Zelda lives here? Okay. So I guess Zelda owns this place now. First page. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and set across Hyrule in the search for answer. I saw collapsed building, lost cities. The damage was worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard the stories, I was convinced that all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who were rebuilt. A contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. Next page. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hateno Village. It's the largest Hylian village with a sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach here. He was Pyrrha's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing this school for a while myself to keep eye on the children. Next page. Or the students, I guess. I commissioned Bolson, who taught this trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno Village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dimly lit, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's proven very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Next page. Our work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty up to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. Okay, so apparently Zelda now has this place, but this was my house. At least I thought it was. So there's a secret room added to this, huh? Zelda's secret well. Woohoo, secret. Read Zelda's diary. Read. Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us, even before we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side, a kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I put an order for a new and improved champion's tunic, just for him. I can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it under the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Well, I guess I feel like I may have to go there. Even if he would never expect the torches are the key. Ah. What is this? A well-worn hairband. An old, worn, simple hairband. Its color has long faded, but it still has some life on it left. Wearing it on your hair makes it sentimental at times past. Hey, we actually have the hairband again. We can go back to looking what we used to back in the day. Come over here, you fish. What time is it? It's 2:40 a.m. Okay, so it's a little late to be able to do either of the quests. So let's wait till morning. Sleep till morning. Also, I'm pretty sure I saved this house from destruction. Why did I not get ownership of it? I had my weapons on the racks too. What happened to them? What happened in those long years? I feel like this, you didn't used to be like this either. There used to be like a path below under the house, but that has been removed. Where is it? Oh no, it was this way. Yeah. There used to be a statue here, and that one got removed. Okay. We obviously know that it's now a Lookout Landing, but it's weird that it moved. Do you think this is anything? I guess we can only tell by opening it. Or picking it up. Ha ha ha! Bye-bye. Oh, sorry. My bad. No, it's not the first carp I've picked, but it is the first one I pictured. Can't run away from... I mean, technically... Fish should be able to outrun a guy who can't swim, but hey, I guess... These fish have never seen threats the likes of Link before. Who are you then? Look, it doesn't matter how handsome you are, or how many times you swing by to chat. I'm not giving you any more eggs. Just forget me. How could I ever forget? Maybe you can come back every so often and she gives you an egg? I don't know. What strange decorations they've been putting up. Oh, so sorry about that. Are you a visitor here, a tourist? You're in Hateno, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tiled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cici return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cici brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer that simple life, the way we always lived it. I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have a peaceful stay here. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I feel like perhaps you could benefit from a moderate change, but not one that is a radical change in Hateno. But I don't necessarily see why Hateno needs to change. There's no time to waste. Oh, you again? I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided? Oh ho ho! If you haven't thrown in your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Team Cici. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all of us to see that I'm a shoo-in for the new mayor. Or so one would think. Yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so... I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed's supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with Cici's brand. Fungal fashion is the Cici way. Mushrooms I give them will paint them inside out with fresh, vibrant Cici brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop. Where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. There's the magic words I've been waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now, you'll be needing these. They're just regular shrooms. These shrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize by them how stylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas, dressed up to the nines in CC. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. No way. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. CZ time or Team Reed? What colors do I want? So this is it, Kochi's dye shop. Just like they say, it's such a smartly designed shop with smartly dressed employees. Fitting considering that this is where the CC got her start. I can't decide which clothes to have them dye, or what colors I want. I guess I should figure that out first. Listen to us, hemming and hawing over every decision. The joys of fashion, huh? Hey kid, are you the one who wanted my weapons in the past? Sorry, mister. Ask someone else, I'm in a hurry. Where are you going? Oh, to school maybe? School is in full summer. That's a nice sheen. Oh, do you need anything? Nothing. Oh, well, alright. See ya. If you want Hylian tomatoes, don't ask me, ask my dad. You'll probably be in the field behind CZ's house. I'm gonna be first at school today for sure, so get out of my way. Haha, no, I'll be first at school. Kid, you told me your secrets, and now I will be the first. Why did you have the school so far away, though? Help wanted. Apply to become a teacher. Want to show children the joy of learning? No experience necessary. Inquire at the school for more information. Prospective applications are welcome to sit on a lesson. Simon. Hello, Simon. Hope I can recall my lecture. Yes, what is it? Oh, it's you, Link. I haven't seen you in... Link, you're back? Ah, my apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda? Princess Zelda's still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built this school, you see. She cared so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her stops if she had returned. Right now, we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in a lesson if you'd like. Sure. I don't think I can sit, though. Read the student evaluations, first page. Aster is one of Mida's children. She's a very active girl. I believe we have Mida to thank for that charming bob cut she sports. She loves her father and always wants to talk about his comings and goings. Lately, she's been specially focused on the Hylian tomatoes Mida is growing. For a time, she seemed out of sorts after Miss Cece bought their house next to their clothing shop. But she was back to her usual bright self soon after, noting that her new home is cute, colorful, and close to froggy. She has a real knack for finding the silver lining in every situation. Next page. Karen is the only daughter of the mayor and his wife. She is a kind-hearted but shy. She seems to lack self-confidence. She's very perceptive, though. She has a way of seeing things right to the core of things. I'm sure you know, Princess, that Mayor Reed has been breeding vegetables to appeal to a younger generation. It was Karen who first noticed that her peers were losing interest in produce. She figured that this out based on nothing but the number of customers and total items in stock at the general store. I see her one day possibly becoming a scholar to rival Pura, possibly even surpassing her. Next page. Azu is the brother of Ivy and the general, Ivy from the general store, but he'll tell you his true identity as Azum, big time hero. He and Sefaru are used to be inseparate, I guess. But ever since the dye shop started getting more clients, Azum has been left to patrol after school alone. Although his mother is Amira, one of the town gossips, he keeps a close eye on his own on the goings-on within the village. It may be a simple child's play, but people really do strain up when they know they've been watched. As long as he's on patrol, I think we have nothing to fear within the village from any would-be evildoers. Next page. Sefaru is the son of the Sage from the dye shop. He's a bit of a firebrand, but also one of my brightest students. After class, he always selects a book to read and quietly by himself. He already reads at an adult level and doesn't shy away from difficult subjects, such as the Calamity. The family business has been booming ever since CC came to town, which may make it hard for him to study at home. Sage has an artisan spirit and would rather have his son helping out the store than going to school. But everyone learns differently. I want our school to be a place where children can get an education no matter their needs. Next page. I understand you'll be heading soon to the Hyrule Castle to investigate the reports of a strange phenomenon there. I trust you'll be fine with Link at your side. Nevertheless, I can't shake this strange tightness in my chest. It's similar to what I felt right before the Calamity. Come to think of it. Right before the Calamity, right? How old is he if he basically was before the Calamity? The beloved children know you as Miss Zelda, their beloved teacher and mentor. But I know that Princess Zelda's duties are wider ranging than that. Take care, Princess, and return to us soon. Done. There's a ladder up. Sure is chilly today. Well, good morning to you. Shame over the weather, isn't it? Today's lesson concerns Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. To study history is to learn from those who came before us. A thorough understanding of the past is essential if our children hope to build a better future. You're welcome to sit in the class and observe if you like. I've learned a bunch ever since they started the school. Not every class is fun, but history lessons put me to sleep sometimes. I love it every time we learn about farming stuff. What? You want to take the class? Have you asked Mr. Simon? I wonder if Miss Zelda will be back at her home today. Maybe go check after class. Excuse me, but... Class is in session now. If you need to talk, please do so after we're finished. Okay. So, what's the class about? Today's class will be a history lesson. The history of Hyrule is deeply intertwined with the Calamity, and that is no exaggeration or embellishment. The Calamity has been visited upon the land of Hyrule several times before. It was sealed 10,000 years ago, but the sacred princess and a hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness. Isn't that just a fairy tale? I'm just here, girl! Over time, history and legend become a blur sometimes. All this stuff about 10,000 years ago, and who cares? We got pictures of proof to back up this 1,000-year-old calamity. It's no fairy tale, I assure you. These are real historical events. This is a problem. I'll need to show them some depiction of the calamity from 10,000 years ago. Otherwise, this lesson is over before it began. I'm sorry, Link. This isn't how I thought the lesson would go. If I had more foresight, I would have borrowed that scream depicting the calamity from Lady Impa's Hall. Kakariko Village. Where's the hall located? It's also in Necluda, but it's too far to the northwest to casual visit. If only I could show these children a detailed image of the screen depicting the calamity, I think they'd understand. Although I suppose it isn't Lady Impa's Hall now, is it? Or actually call it Lady Paya's Hall. Teach me a lesson. Oh, okay, well I guess it is a mission. Alright, it's a very specifically timed mission. You have to arrive at a specific time in which they're having school, have a conversation about it, and then, like, get out. Go! Whoa, there's a kid there. Why are you not in school? No one can see me. Oh yeah, mister, are you what they call a traveler? Your weapon is neat. Every wonder has a missing gear, it's true. I love swords and bows and stuff. Want to be my friend, mister? We're spies for Azum. He's a hero who protects our village. I am spy number 1, and my little sister Nara is spy number 2. That makes you spy number 3, mister. Nice. I am spy number 3. Come on, number 3. An absent-minded spy is no good to us. Watch, I'm so stealthy no one can see me. I'm gonna check out the school and the Hateno pasture on the hill. You insist there, buddy. You insist. There's a ladle. Oh, is that donkey? I already have taken a picture of the donkey. You're the same donkey from many years back. Hello. Why can't he understand? I had no idea Warden could be so stubborn. He always humored me before we got married, no matter what I asked. Would it be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat? I don't understand why he's so dead set against it. Oh, can I help you? Oops, I really can't be dwelling on that right now. Not while I'm on the clock. Hello there, we're having a nice weather again today. Welcome to Tonpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? Regular bed is 20 rupees, or if you're looking at a more relaxing, restorative mind and body experience, you can have our one of extra soft downy beds for 30 rupees. You have soft beds? Wow. Yes, they're much more comfortable to sleep in than our standard beds. You wake up nice and refreshed, and everyone who sleeps on one talks about how they're feeling brimming with energy. Never mind. Wow. Take care and visit us again soon. Maybe next time Warden is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. Well, I imagine he's one of the supporters for not CC. Sigh, this is ridiculous. Oh, hey there, brother. If you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. Probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance so the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Are you related to it? I have a healing shirt. Oh, for me, thanks. My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she's pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC's all right in my book. I'm not the only one. Koya in the farm on the hill said the same thing. Alright, so that is their general response that they have if you bring them. What happens if I bring it to the mayor? Hello, Mr. Mayor. I've got a CC brand. There's just no time. Don't worry about me. I have a secret plan that works. Creamy, melty.
Yeah.
So there's some sort of recipe I need to make him, I guess, for him to notice it. I must find it. My, we meet again. Why, you are very pale in the face. How goes your journey? Wonderfully, I hope. This is normally where I give you a chance to respond, but I would like to talk about me instead. Once I was a woman with an ambition. Sure, I had my twin loves of fashion and travel, but I didn't have the drive. but Cece's design spoke to me. They said, Meshi, take those fascinations and turn them into action. Now I'm a charged woman, chasing the great treasures of another inspired fashionista, the great Vandit Mishko. As I search Mishko's collection, I intend to spread the joy of fashion everywhere I go. Such is my passion. Mishko's fabled fashion items hidden in a cave within Walnut Mountain. I have to find them. I have to. It's near Hateno Village. That's where I'll go. Cool, we got a tip for an armor. What the hell is that? Hello, anybody here? Take it as a no. Hello, anybody here? Yes. Oh, a visitor. I'm sorry, I don't have the time. I don't have it in me to be very welcoming right now. I'll take care of it later, maybe this evening. What's the matter? My hometown of Lurinland Village, a small fishing village along the shore southeast of here, has been suffering constant pirate attacks, and I've heard it's almost entirely destroyed. At least the villagers fled without any loss of life, or so they say. But what good is if all their homes are destroyed? I'm afraid that village is finished. My poor father, he was the head of the Lurinland Village. The village was my whole life. And if it's really gone, I worry what the shock could. I'm worried that the shock could finish him. Where I'm from, we believe in welcoming everyone with a smile. That's why I don't want anyone from home to see me so down. I mean, I would be down too. Actually, there was something else. I'll leave you to it. Where I'm from, yeah. I'll leave you to it, there, lady. All's well with the windmills. Hello, nice weather to feel the breeze, isn't it? Rare to see travelers out here. Unless... Uh-oh. You haven't come to steal away my darling wife, have you? Haha, just kidding. No doubt you're here to looking for the farm or the research lab. What darling wife? Sorry, but nothing comes between the two of us, not even you. I met my wife in the Lurinland Village to the south of here. She's the most beautiful woman in all Hateno Village. Maybe even in all of Hyrule. The two of us have always guarded the windmills in shifts. Except something bad is happening in her hometown, and she's been pretty broken up about it. She's at home now resting. Picked up this spot because you can clearly see both of the windmills in my house clearly from here. If anything happens, I can come out running at once. Sorry, once I start talking about my wife, it's hard to know when to stop. Well then, where are you going? If you come out here, you must be after the farm. Or the research lab? What farm? Oh, were you not on your way to Hateno pasture up ahead? I know most folks here are obsessed with CC brand fashion right now. But the best thing about this village is, and always will be, the bounty of its farmlands. Have a bottle of our freshly squeezed milk, and you'll know what I mean. If you weren't headed for the farm, maybe you're looking for the research lab? Oh, so you weren't on your way to the research lab up the hill? It started as a place as a center of research to ancient ruins. Now, though, I've heard that they're having a hard, they're hard at work with some kind of padding, I think. Anyway, for now, the place has been quiet, but now Roby's back at it again. So banging and clanging is as fierce as it ever was. Whatever this padding they're hard at work on, I bet is it will go down as one of the great inventions of the century. So, are we done here yet? I don't want to take my eyes off the windmills or the house for too long. I guess we are. Goodbye. Squirrel! Oh, I already have a picture of you. Never mind then. No squirrels for me. A Tenno cow. You are a different looking cow. We got cows. Well, you're a new face around here. If I'm any judge, welcome to Hateno pasture. Well, love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy out there to be sunbathing? Hmm? You got something for me? Have a helium? Sure. Is this from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter and old man Tuck don't really care much about clothes. What use is in fashion in the field, Right, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I had been in a tight spot, make no mistake. Fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. The secret is a special feed I make for my cows. It gives the milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. Used to be a ton of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop acorns they carry on their cheeks if you startle them, but they're quick little critters. I'll need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. My daughter Cohen is always staring out into the pond, so I doubt she'd be any help gathering acorns. Here you go. No fooling. Well, I'm not gonna look at a gift horse in the mouth, not with me being at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this is rightly mixed up for it, but have a bottle on me. Fresh milk. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. Better go up, mix up a batch of feed right away, now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want some fresh milk, I'll swap you some for some 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you. Cool. Highland sheep. That's also a new kind of sheep. Hello, Mr. Sheep. You can't see anything. I'm sunk without it. How do I fix this? Do I dive into the pond? There's no way. It's too deep to swim. What's with that blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you got here? Have a helium shroom. From CZ, huh? But I can see you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept it. Thanks. Sorry, but if you're here in a farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. I need to get back on my hands with that message bottle floating up by the pond. Quick. Finally found the letter from my my great grandpa left, but I can't reach for it. My arms are too short, the pond's too deep to swim, and anyways, I don't know how. That letter has advice on how to get my the farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, well, we're sunk. I like that letter. A letter to Koyin. Give me your nut. Give me your nut. Squirrel did not give me his nut. Okay, so I may need to do some finagling here. New specialty with Mayor, cheese fermentation. Can't name too early. Something cheese fermentation? Anyway, I got the bottle for you. That bottle is as big as my torso, so I told you, whatever you are after, I'm too busy to... Huh? Here you go. That's my great-grandpa's message bottle, but how did you... Did you fish it out for me? Thanks! There should be a letter in this bottle with advice for getting our fan bark in its feet. Let's see here. Yep, there you go. Gosh, I do miss great-grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. New specialty with mayor, cheese, fermentation? Can't name too early. Yeah, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put great-grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house.
Hey.
Right over there, by the way. Come a bit later, and so I can thank you with I can thank you for the help. If I play my cards right, I can start making the new signature product. It'll be good, not just for our farm, but for the whole village. Is it gonna be cheese? I feel like it's gonna be cheese. I'm itching to get started, and if it's cheese, I am into that. I love cheese. I love me some cheese. Aren't you a cute little ball of fluffing? Is that all? Yeah, I guess you just have animals. Robbie, we're gonna pay you a visit now. Cows, what's up? Did you not know where to find Hateno pasture? I'm heading there now, so you can just follow me. No, I can just follow signs. I am not that lost. Get me. Dragon. Is that a different dragon, or is it the same dragon we've seen? It's still Nidra. Hateno Ancient Tech Lab, Hateno Beach. I see they don't have the blue sconce flames anymore. Wonder what happened to them. They got rid of them, maybe. They were like, nah, we don't need these anymore. Also, is it me or does it feel like the mountain is a lot closer? This feels a little different. What do you want with an old man like me? I have a healing shroom. You say you got this from CZ. Well, that's generous over. Thanks. What's this? That's a fine looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like CC's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those flashy colors whenever I turn. My family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. Still, all in all, it'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. Thank you. Hello. Alrighty, welcome to you. Ah, what a fine afternoon. Hey, you. The Pyrapad laboratory is ready for us to do some great things together. First, let's get that sensor up and running. Come now. Let me see that Pyrapad. This will only take a moment. Oh, 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. We got the sensor functionality again. Sensor reacts whenever you're close to shrines of light, so that you have not visited yet. If you head in the direction where your reaction is strongest, you would find the shrine. Now, this sensor should make a sound if there are any shrines near you. Nice. Alright, now that I've installed that sensor for you, how about you walk around the lab to test out how it reacts? Hey, you, where are you going? We need to finish testing your new sensor. Come back here, will ya? Still tends to the center, so hold off rushing on around for now. Just walk in the direction you're moving when you hear the sensor react. Oh wait, I remember you. I remember you a while ago. Hey you, where are you going? What's the problem? You need help with the sensor. It reacts when you're moving towards a shrine. The more strongly, the more you point it in its right direction. So if it's not responding much, or not at all, try moving in another direction. It seemed to go off more when you were pointed toward a section of the slope outside. Try going right down there. I don't exactly know what you want me to do, Robbie. What's the problem? You still need help with the sensor. When you're moving towards a shrine, the more strongly you point it in the right direction. So if it's not responding, try moving in a different direction. It seemed to go off more when you were pointed towards a section of the slope outside. Try going right down there. Right, but like, what do I do? You can't hold me captive. Hey, you, what are you doing? He doesn't let me escape. Is there like a specific angle I gotta do this at? What's this? The sensor is installed and your PR pad is reacting to something. Right here, right now. It reacts when you're moving forward towards a shrine. Sensor should be detecting a shrine down the slope in front of the lab. Is there really one that close by? There must be. Because my creations are perfect, unless they get broken in some way. Why, don't you go check down that slope in that direction? Nearby below. Okay, so it's telling me it's below. Oh, I see. Bird eggs. Discovery. Repson Forest Cave. Yes, yes, I do see you there, but... in every cave, there must be a frog. Without a frog, there is no cave. Maya Hisik Shrine. Truffle. Be gone. Bubble. Well, having the sensor is definitely going to help the ability to find shrines now. Because without the sensor, you can see visually shrines, but finding shrines in caves, which is actually, I imagine, quite common, given the fact that we've encountered at least 5 or 6 of them, now shouldn't be as complex anymore. Rauru's Blessing. Magic Scepter. Visitor to the Shrine of Light. Yes, yes, very good. May the granting of the light give you a blessing that we... Yeah, I'm aware. You don't need to tell me again. Oh, you didn't finish? No, I'm good. After seeing, what, 49 of them? I think I'm good. I don't need to know. But are you certain? There was a lot we could... No, I'm good. Don't even bother. Oh, okay, well, see ya. There is an area there. Oh, this goes down. Okay. Where he came from, probably. Yep. So yeah, Robbie, your invention works. Congrats. Both the camera and the sensor, great things. Actually, I would say that if you don't count the mapping technology, which, you know, it is in itself pretty useful, your part of the inventions, Robbie, are probably the best. Did you find the shrine? My design of the sensor is beyond perfection. Just listen to its sounds and you'll find your way to the nearby shrine. What? You found it? I expect nothing less from you. Anyway, how about that sensor? Handy, huh? Expect nothing less from me. Well, I told you what you need to know about the sensor, but I fear it's gone in one ear and out the other. So hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it here. Yes, very good. There you go, the operating instructions for the sensor. Now you can review the sensor feature anytime you want. Just read the poster there. Now you begin to see the true potential of the Puripad. But I'm nowhere near done yet. I've created new features for that device while I was waiting here for you. Like in 2 seconds? Holy shit. I whipped up some prototypes of them extra features and you can get them on your Puripad at any time. That is, with some help from you. Getting some final data in order to need to activate them perfectly. Let's talk if you want those upgrades. Enjoy that sensor. A taste of great things to come. Until then. Hey, you. We have more work to do. Your Puripad is nowhere near its full capacity yet, or capability yet. The Puripad will even be much better after you add some extra features. Those include the most essential ones. The travel medallion feature that lets you set up gates for instant travel anywhere. Oh, cool. There's also a hero path mode. It shows where you've traveled, Finally, Sensor Plus, which helps you find more than shrines. Your Pyropad will be perfect once you've installed all of those. But first, I'll need you to gather some test data so you can fine-tune my prototypes. So, let's get to work on that pad. Just talk to me anytime you'd like to get started on any of these. Sensor Plus? Yeah, Sensor Plus. Excellent. Very good thinking. Very curious about this feature. It allows you to pinpoint the location of more than shrines, many sensory things. That's why it's called Sensor Plus. You select what you want from the compendium, but I can't add my prototype without some extra data. So you need to fill out your compendium with at least 5 types of monsters. I already have. Unbelievable! You got all that data? Then I can install that sensor upgrade right away. Let me have that Pyropad for a moment. Now you just give me a moment. Sensor Plus. You can now select other shrines of light as sensor, or other than shrines of light as sensor targets. Sensor has a stronger reaction as you get closer to the target. Da 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 da! Now you can search for more than just shrines. Select what you want to find in your Hyrule compendium. Nice. Actually, I have a companion of my own. That's my compendium database. It's got everything you could possibly want to find details about. Oh yes, it's all there. Creatures, monsters, materials, equipment, and even different kinds of treasure. In short, it's a perfect collection of what you might one day achieve in your own Hyrule compendium, the Pyropad. Curious? I invite you to access the database and see it for yourself. Oh yes, I should prepare operating instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, they just look correct, and I'll post it here. Yes, very good. There you go, the operation instructions for the Sensor Plus feature. Now, you can review sensor details anytime you want. Just read the poster there. Also, though you can use the sensor feature now, your Pyropad is not perfect yet. Still doesn't have all the available features, so don't forget that. Which feature would you like to add? Travel Medallion? The Travel Medallion is quite exceptional. It lets you travel instantly to a gate you've established elsewhere. But we're gonna have to have a little bit of extra challenge with all of this. Come now, give me your Pyropad for a moment. Look in the distance. In the distant Akala up in its northeast corner is the ancient Akala Tech Lab, which is also my home. That's where my prototype of the Travel Medallion feature is. I started to work on it back there. I'd go get it myself, but the world is that some dangerous trespassers have made themselves home there. That's why I like you, have you with all your great talents go there and fetch my medallion travel prototype. Speed the journey along, well, the return journey anyway. Where was that again? Ah, here it is. I've activated a travel gate that saves this lab. Now you can get here instantly, if not faster. You will need to make your own way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, however. You'll find a travel medallion prototype on the chest beside my desk there. It'll be easy enough to find. Want to hear anything else about my inventions before you rush off? Pyropad will grow to its full potential after these extra features. Your path mode. Your path mode is an outstanding addition if you do a lot of investigating. Truth is, there's a tracking feature installed in the Pyropad. Hero's Path mode lets you see the feature on screen. It's a brilliant system that lets you see the exact path you've taken. But before I can install this prototype, I will need to get data from 15 shrine locations from you. I think I should already have that. I have like 49. What? You've got the data? Hurry up and let me see that Pyropad. Now, just give me a moment. Hero Path mode. You can now use the map to see the path you've taken on your journey. Footstep by footstep. You can save about 256 hours of gameplay. If you exceed this data amount to play, the oldest footsteps will be erased as new ones will be added. Now, you'll be able to see the path you've traveled up so far on your map. I feel like my old ones are going to be deleted because, you know, I mean, 256 hours is a lot of hours, but not when you consider the scope of this game. Oh, yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. Here you go, the operation instructions for Hero Paths mode. Now you can review the Hero Paths mode. Yes, I'm aware. Yes. Hero Path is not yet perfect. Let's take a look at the features, I guess. Hero Paths mode unlocked. Press X on your map screen to see the Hero's Paths thus far. Sure. Dear God, it's such a mess. See, we had some attempts to get here and we didn't make it. I actually had never explored that area. This is actually kind of useful because it tells you the areas that you've just never hit. And areas that you think you would have gone around and just missed completely. A very, very useful feature. For example, we were here multiple times and we never grabbed this one. Oh, actually, I think I know that this one's technically the one above. It's just misplaced, I guess. Very interesting feature. And you can actually, I think, take it all the way back. That's where we landed the first time. And we can change the speed. You see our multiple deaths. The first teleport. Yeah. So many deaths. Oh, do we also see the... Oh, we do. Okay. We have to flip between up and down if we were like in a different dimension. So many deaths. Okay, we're good. I don't need to see my whole list of failures, okay? Okay. Oh, Robbie, it's been a pleasure. Say, what do you got for me? Hey, you! I see you're interested in my companion database, I see. My collection is complete. It has every creature, monster, material, treasure, and piece of equipment. It's basically the same thing as your Hyrule companion you've got on your Pura pad, except mine's finished. When you take a picture of those kind of subjects, they'll be registered on your companion. I've got a mighty elusive entries in my collection. You might find it a real challenge to get them on your own. Say, I'll tell you what. I'll sell you pictures that'll help you fill the gaps on your companion. Why? Why must you sell them back to me? What's with that face? Yes, I know. That's exactly why I'm mad. Do you know how hard I worked to complete this? All that work is priceless, so a few rupees is a great deal. Look, no pressure. But if you want some pictures for my companion, just let me know. Hey now, I'm sure you're interested in my complete companion, aren't you? Perfect. Can I buy a picture? What category? Other picture, weapon picture, enemy picture. So that's how many there are. Other picture. I guess I've sold out and got all of them. Don't miss a chance to use that camera, got it? The Hero Companion records all creatures, monsters, materials, treasure, and equipment out there. Companion is on that Pura pad, and that's where I keep my collection. If you take a picture of those subjects in your camera, you'll be registered in your companion. Neat, right? You can also take self-portraits, too. That works with your companion. Imagine taking a picture with weapons. You could see your face all over the collection. Don't forget to say cheese. Oh yeah, you can take selfies, right? I forgot about that. So if we make a picture. Yeah, there's the self-portrait, which turns into a selfie. And then we can actually change... It used to be the ability to change... Oh yeah, there it is. You can still change our pose. Selfie mode, as it was called. I don't think it was ever called selfie mode. Alright, well, we're done with Hateno. Well, actually, we're not really done. There is still a few things. Wee-oh. Do you have a picture of the pitchfork? I do. Hello, would you have fish? I knew it'd work. Ah, good you showed up. Take a look at this. Is it cheese? Did you make cheese? Cheese! They call it Hateno cheese. That message my great-grandpa left behind had the recipe. It's springy on the outside, but melty on the inside. And so delicious. You'll think you're dreaming. Can't believe you just invented cheese. But back with the reason I call you here, well, it's, you know, couldn't have made this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. Anyway, consider this my thanks. Go on, take it already. Hateno cheese. Cheese made from Hateno's cow's milk. Use it to add to a warm dish, and you'll add it to a warm dish to enjoy its rich flavor and melty texture.
Yeah.
I understand it, great-grandpa worked with the mayor back then on this Hateno cheese to put our village on the map. But it was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now it's time for Hateno cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. Sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eating into our business. But if anything will bring the customers in, is this. It's time to do some renovation around here. Nice. Maybe here's good. No, I like it here better. This way? Yeah, that'll work. Are you gonna put on a cheese hat? Please don't put on a cheese hat. Oof. Ta-da! The Hateno cheese shop is complete. What do you think? Buy all your stock. Next step is to buy folks to the general store to start stocking it. Reminds me, you won't get this offer anywhere else, but around here I'll give you some fresh milk instead of rupees. I'll make the dream of great grandpa give up on his dream come true. This farm will be busier than ever in the bargain. So, you come to visit me again, right? Thanks to you, my great-grandpa's dream of uniquely Hateno cheese wasn't lost. I'm really and truly grateful for that. That sound out of the blue, but do you want some Hateno cheese? I'd give you a fine giving for some if you want. Don't worry if you can't afford it. I'll accept fresh milk as trade. Customers willing to trek directly to the pasture is the least I can do. Yeah, I have some things to sell. So you do buy stuff, which is funny. Hey, would you like a diamond? Or would you like some gems? And I'll buy your milk, or buy your item in return. And this is worth a lot. We have some... Here, have a ruby. No, I don't want to sell. I want to buy your milk. Yeah, let's trade. You want to trade a bottle of fresh milk? Yes. Let's trade. Cheese! Goodbye. Leaving already? That's okay. Just be sure to visit again. I bought 5 of your cheeses, lady. What do you want from me? Also, you somehow have a cheese recipe before cheese even existed? Oh, is that pizza? He has pizza!
Oh.
I can't really thank you enough for helping out me, make me my special cow feed. Why don't you bring me 3 more acorns? There's another bottle of milk in it for you. That's not an offer just willing to give, understand? So if you bring acorns, you get milk, and if you get milk, you get cheese. Now, if only I can find an infinite amount of cheese. The cheese shop. Oh my god, they do. They really have improved this quick. Is it now the lady? No, it's still you. Let's hit the shrine. This is actually a teleportation point by just having this here. The Ancient Titano Lab. Zanmeek Shrine of East Nakluda. We are so heartful, but yet we are still so weak. Scoop it out. What are we, news reporters here? Okay. There's something I need to scoop. Okay. Maybe something I need to do down here. Oh my god, there's a lot of balls. There is a lot of balls in this pit. However, if the type of challenge is literally just scoop it out, we just need to make a scooper. Alright, scooper achieved. We go in this way, right? Because we want it to attach. Ah. Hmm. As long as one ball makes it, it's fine. But no ball made it. Put this here where it belongs, and then so we're trying to get it that the wall itself is the scooper. Alright, let's try it like that. Get in there. You son of a gun. You will get in the scooper. And you will like it. I mean, I didn't see it work, but it worked, I guess. Great, so that's how that worked. Now, where is the chest? Oh, is it like probably under all of this? I guess one way you can build a scooper here is just have it push everything away. You didn't scoop a single ball, did you? Maybe scoop at an angle? Oh, it held. Okay. Not completely, though. How many balls got scooped out? None. No balls were scooped in the attempt. Ow. They're drying. Scoop it out. We got some of them out. Alright, we need more. We got some of them out, but we need more power. Oh, it didn't fall? Oh, it's coasting on the top of it. What are you doing here? It's trying to go, but it can't. We're slowly getting rid of all the balls one by one. The problem is that they can't actually make it that way. Aha, there was a chest in there. Strong Zonai longsword, but I can't carry it. Unless I drop something. Drop the ruby rod. And then I will attach a ruby. I think that's the third scepter we have? No, this is a rod. Okay, so rods are different. Rods are what? They're like smaller versions. So scepters are actually bigger. Okay, good to know. I may have taken a long time to try to figure out what's in here, but I was not dissuaded. I will not be conceded by, or I will not be defeated. Doesn't matter. I will just not be. So I have 12 hearts. Yeah, I have 12 hearts. We know that there's at least 16 on the first row. Or maybe there is no second row. 5:30 p.m. Hey Mayor, I found you some cheese. Sniff, sniff. What? Am I smelling things, or do I detect a unique, pungent aroma? Have some cheese. This is it! This is what I've been looking for. My grandfather developed it with a fellow villager. A Tenno cheese, of course! Makes sense, my grandfather would be working with someone from the farm up there. It's a miracle that Koya not only found the recipe, but managed to reproduce it. But this is great news. It's a clear sign that we ought to make a Tenno cheese a new village staple. That ought to swing the election for me. Let me pay you for that cheese, okay? Damn, that's an expensive cheese. Believe me, it's worth every rupee. Now then, I should get in touch with Colin so we can start preparing for mass production. I'll ask the Tenno General Store and some traveling merchants to add it to their wares, too. Shouldn't take that much more than to tip the election my way. You should come out and watch it happen. I want to get to the bottom of all this before the mayoral election. That's why I'm looking for someone like you to lend me an ear. Okay, so middle of the day. CC all the way. Go right in. Do you have cheese? You do have cheese now in stock. Nice. A Tenno cheese. That is a big whale of cheese. Yo. Oh, it's you again. Our village's veggies get plenty of sun. That's what makes them so good. Neither. You're neither for those? Then maybe you want to go to Hatenno's famous dye shop by the bridge? Oh, but some folks will come looking for the research lab. Fortunately, I don't really want to talk and say any of that. Someone's here. Looks like it doesn't matter how handsome you are, how many times you swim with the chit-chat. I'm not giving you any more eggs. Just forget me. And in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast. That's it. Say a cuckoo's memory lasts for 3 steps. If you forget this whole thing, I'll forget it too. You head back to work. Stores, barns are always open. Take it easy, stranger. Do you still need something? Have a helium serum. You brought me this from Cece? Wow. Thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're even tasty on their own. I just like them, okay? But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. Farm families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? I cannot. Froggy gal. You lost or something? Maybe you ought to ask Reed for directions. He's the mayor here. Actually, maybe he'd be better luck talking to Amira or Nikki, those ladies who are always standing around talking. If you're having trouble with something, you should ask an adult. I'm just a kid. I don't know, maybe Reed could help? He's the mayor and all. Or maybe ask Amira, that lady who knows a lot about going on in the village. Miss Zelda isn't back. Is it because she's disappointed in me? Oh, you have business at Miss Zelda's house too, mister? You know she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda just stopped coming home. She always used to say, "See you later," whenever she left the village, but not that time. Well, that's because she's dead, kid! Yeah, she's just back in time. It's complicated. Oh my god, I see ducks! But I already have those ducks. Makes me think that it's a die. Guess they're in Team CC. Welcome to Hatenno Village. Here for some sightseeing? East General Store is open for business. If you find you're right in the place. If you like this super cute CC hat. Yes, we've had this conversation. You don't need to tell me. Thanks for CC. This village is in places I have to be. What do you like? I'm not sure. Maybe, what kind of question is that? Maybe he's still looking at me? I should say something. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Oh god, 100 frogs? That's a lot of frogs. I don't know if I have 100 frogs. What's my collection of frog? 21. I need a lot more. Mumble, mumble. I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Evie from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a friend of a friend tipped me off. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right into her face? What's the idea? Oh, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? Can't leave my friend's friend hanging. He wants hot-footed frogs? And 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love of animals is one of the many charming things about her. So my friend's friend is always saying. Oh, it's close. Better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types come into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear a bunch of frogs in the well somewhere in this village? I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Aha, look. Let's just focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy. Do I hear faint croaks of those little frogs? Specifically 10 hooded frogs in that pouch of yours? I have an entire bestiary of animals back here. But here, have some frogs. 1, 2, 3. Ah, 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take these off your hand. And as promised, here's your reward. 10 mushrooms, not a good reward. Nice, gets it up to me to collect the rest. I've been dreaming on a date with beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Oh, not coming back from that one. Mumble, mumble, mumble. You collect some hot fire frogs for me, I collect a few more myself, and Miss Ivy will be swept right off her feet. Or so my friend's friend I was talking about, I think. Either way, I owe you one. So, did you want something? We're in check of duty, Miss Ivy. Sorry, no, I mean, keeping a watch over the village entrance. Too busy for chat, I had to say. It's a wild world outside the village. What with the upheaval stuff going on and even the election. Election? Yeah, some folks in the village are going ahead with preparations for elections for the next mayor. Some things between Cece and Reed got pretty heated, I guess. Not that much I care who's mayor is around this place. Although here's a thought. What if I was mayor? I bet I would turn around, things would turn around for me. Yes, sir. Well, need for anything else? I'm kind of busy checking out the village entrance. How come it's never a cute girl that comes to distract me with watching duty? Keeping watch? Thanks to CC Brand, we see more people keep coming and going from the village. I'm just watching out the the tourists. Wait, suspicious characters. Yes, that's it. Although, now you brought up beauties, no one else seems to hold a candle to Miss Ivy. Then again, the Princess of Hyrule who used to stay in the house to the south of the village, right? She was alright. She didn't hold a candle to Miss Ivy, though. Mm-hmm. How about some Nintendo cheese? It's a gloopy, trendy eating sensation. It's a new arrival from Nintendo Pasture. What do you like? Again? He's asked me already, but is this guy okay? Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. Imagine if I gave you 100 frogs. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. It's been some time since I traveled you to follow my sister where she sneaks off at night. Begging to think you'd only pretend to accept my request as a cruel joke. Tried following her several times, blah blah blah. Nothing new there. It's mostly... So I've given him a mushroom. Mostly the farmers that kind of need to be talked to. You son of a gun, you closed the door on me. Another day without her. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the closest door? Yes. Don't care. This is the mushroom house. This makes sense because it's beside the mushroom store. The mushroom! You're here for my favorite fiery time of the day. Isn't it pretty the way the light hits? Sees these decorations put up everywhere. My Deb and Nora are getting big. I haven't figured out what to make them for lunch tomorrow. Need to eat well, sleep well, and learn well. That's the way to raise a kid. Okay. I see. There's a potlet. Technically, not a shield. You're still out here. You're still out here. Wow. To you too, Blue. Wow. Dream of owning you, huh? Yeah, okay. This doesn't change either. We're looking for the people who want mushrooms. We have some mushrooms to give. Give them our mushroomy goodness. Not here. Just walk into everybody's house and like, ah yes, hello, I'm here to see if you were interested in any business. It's like, it's the middle of the night, get out of here. Well, you see, I just want to make sure there's business. Ah! These night little junks were meant to be private. Splendid evening, traveler. Will you look at the time? I best return home. You'd be on your way too, hmm? I wasn't expecting you to be there. Okay, there she goes. Don't mind me. Just being suspicious. Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious. Suspicious. Don't. You know what? We need the extra layer of suspiciousness. Don't be suspicious. Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. We'll be a ninja. Because we'll be suspicious. Super non-suspicious. Take all our weapons. You never know, they could alert people. Careful, careful. I'm following you there, lady. She's going up the staircase. What? Well, now this is a fine turn of events. How in the world did you get in here? Into my silo? I might note. I can't have anyone coming in here without hours of the day. Shoo! Shoo! I was just trying to see what's in there. Building condemned. Do not enter. ... Alone at last. Let's sneak. We're ninjas here.
Ooh.
Perfect. I do believe no one saw me. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't see you there. I'm free to enjoy another late night meals in secret. Oh, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so without further ado, let us tuck in. Munch, munch, munch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste of a sign they were grown in a diet pure of water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of their soil, can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, the vegetables from anywhere but Hateno village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I built a reputation of flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that simple unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now I'm full for tonight. It's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. I mean, I might suspect something. Also, apparently somebody sleeps here. Give me carrots. I want them carrots. There's arrows here, no carrots. This two-handed axe is badly damaged. You can in fact exit. Oh, it's daytime now. And time passed really quickly when I went through that cutscene. Did you learn anything? I sure did. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tail my sister, but I'm so nervous about her. Really? The silo across the way? What? I thought she'd be hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? And I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has a lot to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of the development or whatever. The truth is, she wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Iron shrooms. My sister is really a handful sometimes. But she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going such bizarre lengths. CC's secret complete. Alright, so the next one is to try to figure out where the shed is. So that's the shed. No entry without permission. I guess the way that you would do it is to try to pace it, maybe? So I'll mark this there. And see if we can actually land under it. Fireless frog. So this is actually right under it. Exit. Notes towards a new variety of pumpkin. Read. I firmly believe the Hateno village's charm is in its delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there aren't no denying that these things aren't just resonating with the youth nowadays. Now, I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So, I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, to come up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance that are based on Cece's brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We hit a snag though. It may be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Okay. I got your secret, Reed. Hang on, we can't talk here. I'm going somewhere we won't be overheard. Because of him. How goes it? Have any progress about the thing we talked about? You say he's developed a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Nax so often. Could have just asked Cece about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make more sense now. Like why he went to Ventus clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry. That's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking out into, for this into me. Thank you for looking this. Whatever. I promise you a reward. I keep my promises. 10 tomatoes. What a pair of the two make if they would just get along. Alright, so I need to still... There is a quest that I still haven't done. Just to give this one. How many do I have to give? 3 left. Oh, you're a traveler, aren't you? I'd like to go traveling myself sometime. But today I got my hands full tending the field near the school. You go on your journey, traveler, and good harvest to me, I suppose. Do you have anything to sell? I have a helium shroom. A gift from Cece. Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks. I'm in the favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. So I don't think we have ever taken a picture of that. Strong Zonite longsword. So you, I've given you one. You, I've given you one as well. Hey there. You have any business? Take out the counter. Yeah. Nothing new there. There goes the village. Good morning. Are you headed out early? Won't be long now before they're ready to hold the election for mayor. Both Reed and Caesar mean well for our village. Not much planning is to see. Question in my mind is, what are they going to preserve traditions that we built this place on? Something else you need from me, Mr. Traveler? I'm Helion Trim. Oh, you say this is from Cece. Thank you kindly. Us folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. Happy to vote for whoever mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. Team Cece or Team Reed? Yeah. Go right in. Oh, you already had one. Yeah. Looking for the last person who I have not given an item. I've given it to you. Sigh. We did have more cuckoos here once, but we couldn't make time to take care of them. Most of them have left and kept the barn at the top of the hill. Oh, but if you'd like any of that eggs that here, I don't mind at all. Cuckoos produce so many eggs that there's plenty for everyone. Mine. You need something from me? Have a Helion shroom. Oh. What's this? Something from Cece? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up this Cece brand stuff, but I never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure, thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice of you. We got them all. Oh, you've handed them out already? Ho ho ho, we've delivered all the little gifts. I see, well done. That ought to help a few of those Reed voters see the light. Here you are, a sign of my gratitude. Ooh, that's not a bad reward. It's a rare mushroom worth more than most can afford. If you're on Team CC, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayor election coming up. I believe I remember Sophie saying not too long ago that the preparations for the mayor election were complete. So your timing is excellent. Speak with Sophie about the next steps. Everything's ready. It's time to get the election for the village mayor started. I wish it wasn't so cloudy, but we should be okay. Everyone gathered in the plaza. Well, we did all 4 quests. Does that change anything? And now, without further ado, let's have each of our candidates for mayor say a few words. Hi, I'm Reed. I believe in the heart of our village is the pastoral culture. We have built a close-knit, self-sufficient lifestyle here in Hateno, and I don't want us to see us lose that. Our plan is to strengthen our community with a new local specialty, starting with our new brand, Hateno cheese. I am the world-renowned Cece, Hyrule's premier fashion designer, but you knew that already, of course. Together we can turn this backwater village into a Hyrule's go-to destination for all things stylish. Vegetables don't make the world go round. It's glamour that rakes in the cash. And nobody likes glamour like me, darlings. Fashion comes and goes. Your style is trendy now, but it'll be over soon. And then, where will we be? Nonsense. It's trends that shape the world, not the other way around. That's enough. Sophie? Both of you are arguing for more than what just you like, not what's best for Hateno. You can't fool me, Cece. You love simple, plain things forever, including the vegetables of Hateno Village. I know for a fact that you hide in the silo at night to snack on vegetables. Bum bum bum! What? Wherever did you get such curious notion? And you, Reed, your secret is out too. I know why you have been secretly studying Cece's designs in the shed. You think there's something there you can use to get the youth to care about your vegetable farming. No, who went and told you that? Reconciliation. Cece, I can't deny any of it. It should have made me happy that you came in and livened up the village. No, Reed, it is I who should be ashamed. My childish pride would not allow me to admit the truth. The trends and style I made my name are built on the foundation of traditional culture that our forebears worked for. Please forgive me, everyone. I'm sorry too. Sophie, I hereby withdraw my candidacy. Cece, wait. It'd be a fool to pretend you're not the reason our village is flourishing. I don't want you to deny you your due. Did I hear what you're working on are new vegetables to attract the youth of today? That sounds like Cece-worthy endeavor. Heh. Here's hoping nothing wrong with asking for help, you know?
Oh.
People of Hateno, we've come to a decision. The best way to keep Hateno Village vibrant is to work together to combine traditional culture with new ideas. A double combination. I wonder if there's actually different outcomes to this. I doubt it, because I feel like you would basically just not be told about the mayoral election happening until that happens, but anyway. Sophie and Clavia told me what you did on our behalf. Thanks to you, Hateno Village is thriving once more. We ought to reward such fine work, Come to Vestas Clothing when you have a moment. Okay. The mayoral election. I have succeeded. And all of Hateno Quest done in like one fell swoop, huh? It's all thanks to you. I knew, of course, that you had been in cahoots with Sophie. But I never dreamed you'd also be conspiring with Clavia. Still, and all, we call that election a success. Do you remember what we discussed when you first came here? The CC hat is the latest masterpiece from the CC collection. See those luxurious curves, the avant-garde colorway. Everything about that hat is perfect, and so I've been saving it to bequeath to the perfect model. Do you grasp yet what I'm getting at? I don't want it. I really, really don't want it. It's up to you that I want to model my CC hat. You, who saved not just Hateno Village, but also me and Reed. My perfect hat is unsuitable for anyone else to wear. And besides, let's not pretend it won't look absolutely dashing on you. Please no, don't give me the hat. Anything but the hat. Here we are. Dear God! An avant-garde masterpiece designed by CC, guaranteed to make fashionistas' heads turn. Now put on that CC hat and lord it all over the world. Tidy him. I shall reinvent myself and open Vestments Clothing anew. Sophie, there is work to be done, sister. I'm happy that you are open again. Yay.
No.
As for myself, I've had a long time to think about where to take my brand from here. To begin with, I'll study a collection of unique goods designed by our forebears. See me if you happen to part ways with precious apparel that's too rare to be purchased. I might have something in my collection that can serve as a guide. Okay. This is the only piece that I don't have. The Royal Guard uniform? Wait, don't I have it? I actually have it. I have this. This is mine. I see they've opened the side part now. Hello, Sophie. I can finally do business again. Ventus Clothing is back. Feel free to browse. We appreciate all your support.
Hi.
We are a clothing shop with lots of apparel to choose from. Not really, that's like just 4 sets. That's it. Normal wear to adventure wear. You'll find it where? Right here. Anyway, did you need anything? Goodbye.
Oh.
Come again soon. Like, I have this set. This is literally the one I'm wearing. And I have this because I found it.
Ooh.
I have a private collection of rarities from all over the world. They were designed by the finest artistes of generations past. Everything in it's so rare that you won't find them in any other shop. But for you, I'll be happy to talk terms. Fashion check, please. What an interesting ensemble. Can't deny it's original, and yet you're neglecting the critical importance of coordination. And so, alas, a mere 50 points. Fashion is a mirror that reflects our inner shelves. Be bold and express yours as you continue your quest.
Oh.
And then, you're interested in producing my collection of exquisite wares? Show me. You're taken. Ooh. Wait, we already have these. Or are these clothes that you've already bought? Okay. So you can rebuy clothes you've kind of sold. Okay. Oh, that's a relief. I would hate to part with anything in my precious rarity of collection. Let me show you the avant-garde of just pants. I have a private collection. Yeah. Yes, that's not what I want. I want a fashion check. Gracious! You aren't wearing anything. Is this your idea of fashion? Yes. Then again, from a certain perspective, the lean, discipled physical form has a certain undeniable aesthetic. Perhaps it's a new kind of fashion, one that's far ahead of its time. Until that time comes, however. 0 points! Fashion is a mirror. Goodbye. So we can, in fact, do different fashions. She rates everything, I guess. Out of this fashion set. Have a private collection? Okay. Fashion check. Recognize that apparel? It's from the Stealth line. And you put it together a complete set. Among those in the know, that mask covering your mouth is a sign of a sort of wisdom. Keeps its own counsel. No less than 100 points will do. Fashion is a mirror. Okay. Good enough. So she maybe only rates 100 to sets that you've already seen. Ah. Well, that dashing hood. It might be better to show your face here. If you'd like, I'd give it out for a personal CZ charge. Sure, I'll remove it. Wait, you can take off the hood? Oh my god! There is different styles for things! You see? My opinion is never wrong. This is so much better. Also, you can actually have the headband while having the hood. My god, that's so much better. I don't have to choose. I get both. You see, my opinion is never wrong. I have a private collection. Yes. Fashion check. I recognize that apparel. It's from the Hylian line. You put together a complete set. Are you the one who serves the hood up and lets the whole world see your face? The trick of 2 styles in one. 2 200s! No, for a total of 200 points. Fashion is a mirror. Yes. It's pretty good. So, I have the option. So there is a Hylian hood version. That you have the hood and you have it down, which is actually interesting. You would think, you know, you're used to the first game and you're like used to not being able to have different styles. The fact that there is actual different art styles, like this. So you can come to her to change the artistic style of things. Okay. Our collection rarities, yes. Fashion check. I recognize that apparel. It's from the Snow Coil line. And you put together a complete set. The Rito feathers look soft, delicate, and comfortably warm. Why, they've even thawed my heart. A balmy 100 points to you. So she will rate everything. We do have this one as well. I have a collection of rarities. Huh? I think it's so rare. Yeah. Fashion check. I recognize that apparel. It's from the Soldier's line. You put together a complete set. Normally wearing work clothes casually isn't fashion don't. But this is certainly one of the ways to show fashion you mean business. Have a full 100 points, soldier. Fashion is a mirror. Yes. Very good. Goodbye. What else? We don't have a full set of anything else. We could put on the archaic set. Have a private collection. Fashion check. What an interesting ensemble. I can't deny it's original, and yet you're neglecting the critical importance of coordination. Also, alas, a mere 50 points. Okay, so do you change when I take this off? And yet, you're coordinating. Okay, so it's because you're missing a specific piece. So there may be a third piece to this. So if we want more armor, we can in fact put it on. But only with a Hylian hood, it seems. But, actually, now that we have the ability to do this, Look at us. We can be all fancy. Go right in. I have no interest in going in. Alright, so we've done a bunch of Hateno, but I think we should probably hit that tower up there in the distance. But that means that I do need to put on the cold resistance gear. Let us go to the mountains. Do you think there's an easy way to get to the mountains? Probably not. Oh my god, I was about to throw my weapon. I don't want to go back that way though. Stop. Halt. Why? Why? I sacrificed that goat for meat. Sacrifice that also thing for meat. Now, is there a way to get there? What, you don't like going up here? Yeah, I don't quite see another way. Not from this angle, anyway. Yeah, there was a recipe with cheese. Cheese! Where's the cheese? It was cheese. I think it was wheat though. I don't have wheat. Still haven't found Tavantha wheat. Let us head up into the mountain. Into the mountain. We do have spicy elixir, so we could technically not have to wear it. Erekuda. There's a hip hoppity hoppity frog. Damn, I got 2 levels of gold, quick. Wolf. You violated the law. Run! Get your face out of here, Arracuda. Oh, I don't have these bows. Strengthen Lizalfa bow. We're almost at that tower, but I did get hurt. I did get hurt by going at the tower. Like, you should not be walking at a 60-degree angle. That would be deadly. And again, I guess you climb anything you want. Alright, we are by a tree. There's a chill shroom in my lead. Yahaha! Bye-bye. Wow. If we fly like this, we'll be able to make it. So I feel like most of the challenge to get up there is probably just going around the tower. Who put a tower in the middle of the frozen tundra? Oh, you're just a regular one? Snowball spear. I don't think putting a snowball at the end makes it any better of a spear. We're trying to make it to the top. I sure hope there is not a amount of ice climb that I have to do. Sure do hope. Oh, that is no bueno. Don't mind me. Run for your life, Link! How are you supposed to run away from this? They hate you always. All my hearts are coming back. So when I'm near them, my hearts don't come back. They fucked off. Thanks, Lek. You're doing the world a service. Now you are one that can. Don't hit me with this boulder. Wow, I actually did it just at the same moment that you were gonna hit me with it. Fire, please. Oh no, that wolf is on fire. Seared prime steak. Oh, because they burnt. Because he died burning. Oh. Well, I guess the meat was tender. It came out right and juicy. Wait a second. This isn't what I wanted. The legendary treasure.
Hi!
Hello, my name is Nazby. I'm a treasure hunter and adventure extraordinaire and undaunted by even the coldest snow. The area is frozen solid and packed with monsters. No one in their right mind would set foot here. Except for me, of course. There surely must be treasure resting upon this mountain. Where else would anyone else fears to tread? That's why it drove me all the way to Mount Leniru. Until I saw you, I really thought it'd be the only one. You must be here for the same reasons that I am, and if you are, you'll be wanting to know what I know about the treasure. Truth is, by sheer luck, I overheard a legend relating to the treasure on this mountain while I was on the way here. I knew there was a genius for assuming there was a treasure on Mount Leniru. You want to hear the legend too? Great, then listen up. For I, Nazby, the great treasure hunter, have nothing to hide. Legend goes like this. Skim across the snow, from the spring high in the heavens, to the mountains below. Pass through the rings of light to see the light of blessing. What do you think? Was that a real legend of a real treasure passed down from this very mountain? And you know what a name like that, Light of Blessing, the treasure's gotta be worth a bundle. I suspect the spring high in the heavens is referring to these springs. The treasure is good as found. It's all except for finding it part. I don't know where the rings of light bit. I don't see anything like that right here. But I won't give up, because you see, I'm Nazby the Dauntless Treasure Hunter, not to be confused with my noble steed Dauntless. Spring of Wisdom. Hello. Devout swordsman who offers his prayers, hear my plea. I can no longer sense the presence of Witch Mountain, the Mother Goddess statue which dwells in the vast canyon. I would ask that you would go to the land and bring the tidings to me of the Mother Goddess statue. Please, I beg of you. Another quest. My god. How many quests are in this game? Wait, when we refer to the canyon one, are we referring specifically to the goddess statue that is fell over in the temple area? Because that, I'm afraid I got bad news for you, if that's the one you're looking for. Alright, well, we need to go up, so let us try to go up. We're gonna have to use the old fire method. Fire fruit, I guess fire fruit also would work, right? Whee! Mount Lorraine Skyview Tower. Alright, well, we got here, and I think I'm actually going to leave it here. We'll go explore from the top of this tower and actually do some of the side quests onwards. But I think this is just a good point to end it anyway. I hope you all have had a wonderful time. We have explored over Hateno fashion. We have stopped a mayoral election that seemed to be rigged, I tell ya. But hey, we are the best. the absolute best, because we were able to get everybody to work together. I guess that's a good ending. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful time. It has been wild. Don't forget to be cool. Do whatever you need to do to be cool. That may be pressing any button. Nah, we don't do that here. But have a good time. See you all next time. And don't let the fashion police catch you. Oh dear God, they're out my window. I gotta go.